Hey everyone, how's it going? I'm doing alright. Ginger. Although, didn't get a lot of sleep getting that highlights video out, and that's the big announcement, everybody. We've got a new YouTube channel, and we're going to have highlight videos of the streams, along with other stuff coming down the line, but at the moment, it's just this. But I'm hoping these highlight vids will be a great way for people to discover the stream on YouTube or whatever. So yeah, the first one is last night's WrestleMania 39 Night 1 recap. And here's the link here if you haven't seen it. But yes, Ginge, how are you? Thank you for being here. On a slightly different Monday than usual, but WrestleMania comes but once a year. I was thinking, what if there's like a James Bond female protagonist whose name was WrestleMania Jones? You know, if her name was WrestleMania Jones, the joke at the end of "The world is not enough" would still work. I thought WrestleMania only comes once a year. I had to say, just in case you had no idea what I was talking about. Anyway. People say wrestling is ridiculous. Christmas Jones. What's next? Easter Smith. Hanukkah. Adams. Hanukkah Adams, that's a great name. Yes, WrestleMania 39 Night 2 reactions starts right now. And some 2K23, why not? I can think of a few reasons why not, but let's play it anyway. It's probably a good time to announce that we have struck a deal with Endeavor, and this stream is now... Do I have to do this every time? That's mental. Luckily, the Endeavor people will be able to take care of all my legal documents going forward. But yeah, just like the company formerly known as World Wrestling Entertainment, then known as WWE, has been purchased by Endeavor, the company who owns UFC, for $9 billion. Huh, chump change. What's my faction? Oh, that's why. I won't do it, you hear? Back to the showcase. The good news is that we did finish that match yesterday, eventually. And I'm confused because these aren't in order. Whereas this is like a Darren Aronofsky film, you know, I mean, you can put it in order. God, The Wrestler's great. Isn't The Wrestler a beautiful movie? Alright everybody, let's go. And what I've learned from yesterday's stream is don't talk about anything important during the live action scenes. I knew it would be a problem. Apparently only one bit was a problem on YouTube, but I censored all of it just to be sure.
It happened so fast.
I think we should still watch them though, shouldn't we?
I was, gonna accept an open challenge with Kurt Angle.
Why have they made him stood awkwardly next to that microphone in that suit. Angle already just in his amazing phase. Just like didn't ever end. Oh my god. Best moonsault ever?
He prides himself on being in great condition.
That's between Kurt Angle and Logan Paul, of course.
Out of anybody who steps in there with him. I wouldn't have had it happen any other way because I didn't have time to think about it. It's like, hey, you're doing this. When? You got 5 minutes.
5 minutes is more than enough with the Kurt Angle and that haircut. On Cena, I mean. Aggression. Yeah, you see, he didn't come out with anyone called Ruth, and he was angry, so very much ruthless. Hey, Sonny, what's going on? Do you know what I mean? Yeah, you take a few years off, and you come up with this, and that is one hell of a John Cena character model. Sonny, how you doing? Thanks for being here. We are recapping and reacting to WrestleMania 39, Night 2. A very different night to Night 1. Oh dear. Yes, I mean, it very much felt brought to you by Hideo Kojima. Saw the Twitter Shane injuring himself. I know, oh my god. There's so many great compilations of Shane breaking his quad so he could dance with his father tonight. Oh dear. I mean, okay, you know, like, you don't want to laugh at anybody who's hurt themselves, you know, seriously, but like, he keeps doing this. Like, you can't be like, he's a 50-year-old like father of 3, and then every now and then he's like, I think I'll do a shooting star press off a Hell in a Cell. No, like, he kept injuring himself, didn't he? And now, anyway, the only injury on the show, thank God, was Shane McMahon. What's up, Craig? Thanks for being here, everybody. Night 2 being everything about why I refuse to watch the Fed. Well, Poodles, it's remarkable, isn't it? What a difference a day makes, and it very much felt like the first night was booked by Triple H. Loads of happy endings, 2 underdog indie guys coming out on top, and then there was Night 2. A sort of night of punishment for being a wrestling fan. It felt like it was booked by Vince McMahon, and it was that old familiar feeling, you know, of maybe WWE is going to be different this time. This time, definitely, it's going to be different this time. You know, it's like being a spurned lover and going back to them over and over. Oh, maybe they'll be different this time, but they never are, and so it's kind of your fault. But anyway, the ending we all thought was so certain was not so certain. Roman Reigns retained over Cody Rhodes, and my mouth was agape, and the shock on Twitter was like being felt everywhere. Lots of what and ha and WTF, and now we know why, because Endeavor have put Vince right back on top, and he's on TV looking like that. I've just remembered something. We have an updated picture, everyone, so I just need to swap these pictures out, because it's very much needed. So just give me a second. Yeah, everybody, hope the stream finds you well. Thanks for checking out the YouTube video. Like I said, there's going to be highlights of the streams on there going forward. The first one being WrestleMania Night 1 reactions. It's available now. If you, especially if you didn't catch yesterday's stream, it's a really nice edited version with all the highlights and some extra bits that you can put in post. Magic! Oh my gosh, how are you? What a wonderful surprise. Hope you're doing well, dude. We should do something again soon on this Twitch platform, don't you think? Yeah, not only was it Asuka the main event, but Sheamus as well, not winning. That match was amazing, but the Gunter retaining felt a bit okay. Magic couldn't be better talking to you, to be honest. Anyway, let's swap these pictures out, because this is of all the things to halt stream action for, this is probably the most important thing I've ever done. No, go back. I can work PCs. That's the beauty of this situation, right? And I've seen it before. So yeah, he's on television with that face talking about, oh my word. Was posting a lot of updates in a wrestling WhatsApp group I'm in, and Crashing Balls is in it as well, aka Steve. And he just said after multiple pictures of Vince looking like that being posted, he just said, sorry, I'm not sure what's going on. Is that what Vince looks like now? I was like, well, I'm of course celebrating my 45th birthday coming up, and I want to thank Endeavor for making it a special night. And he's basically in this very interview here, he's talking about having a large scale creative control, but not being able to, quote, get in with the weeds with the little stuff. But I don't believe that's true. And I don't think, I mean, there's never been any problem in the past with one company owning everything, has there? And I think UFC and WWE being under one umbrella is just totally normal and fine. Why would it be anything else? You guys are just so negative, honestly. And you know what? Oh, you really thought Cody Rhodes was going to win? Fools. But no, I was shocked. And it's just very clear that they're going for that 1,000-day reign for Reigns, which oddly enough comes up in Saudi Arabia. But they're saving him for The Rock, aren't they? They're saving him for The Rock. Rock bottom was mentioned when Roman did a Uranagi that wasn't a rock bottom. But yeah, I mean, even if that was booked by Hunter, that main event, and it felt like Vince, like 100%. As soon as the Usos and Kevin and Sammy ran in, I was kind of like, I had that kind of feeling in my stomach. I'm like, oh no. And yeah, really sad ending for WrestleMania. Thank God there's 2 nights, because the first night was all about happiness, and oh man, you could feel it. You could feel the atmosphere in my living room, and you know, you'd hear a pin drop, etc. But people were shocked, because we were all so sure as we were about Kevin and Sammy. I'm sure Vince would have done the same to that match if he could have. But now he's going to be able to do whatever he wants. So what a nice sort of kind of Triple H period we had there. But Vince is back. So everyone can just start watching again. Never fear, your hero's returned. And there he is there. About 2 weeks. No, I don't think that's going to happen, because, you know, we were talking about the Usos transformation that happened. A lot of good stuff has happened under Vince over the years. He just has no ability to see storylines through, and he changes his mind all the time. And he's got one booking moment that he books all the time, and he can only book in moments, and that is a tag team breaking up. But hey, you know, honestly, a legendary long title reign is pretty awesome. You know, I think they're trying to get Reigns on the top of that list, you know, past Bruno, because we're already are we up to the 3-year part, or just past 3 years? We're around 3 years for Roman Reigns, and that's pretty ridiculous already. And you know, but 2 moments there with Sami Zayn and Cody Rhodes that would have been incredible, and they didn't take them, and they're kind of lost forever. But this is what happens when you go and start a rival company and smash my throne. Yeah, I don't want you to smash my throne and think you can get away with it. Brought to you by, what was that Kurt Russell movie? The Vicar's Exorcism? Or something? Oh, Doctor. Let's play a bit of WWE 2K23. Ah! That's one, right? Oh my god. See, we're doing this again. Okay. To be fair, they did change it up a bit, but is it just me, or can all you guys just feel that SmackDown 1 DNA still present in these games very much to this day? That didn't count, everyone. Grab. Yes! You see, there was a special cutscene there because this is a Kojima game. And we'll do that one. Different direction, but same move. Of course, it's the advanced WWE 2K23. It's the future, and every character's got 3 moves. He was furious, and once Kurt got settled, he took the time to really do some damage to me. Okay, I'll just do some damage. Me too, Justice, but unfortunately it's developed largely by Ukes, who made the SmackDown games. And when you look at the way it animates and moves around, it definitely looks more in line with these games than the N64 Aki games. But, you know, here's just hoping it's fun. That's all you can ask for. The Snoop Dogg segment was the craziest thing in the world. But yeah, I'm gonna run down the card now, everybody. Yeah, 2 good things about Fight Forever. And will Tony Khan announce the launch date this Wednesday? But yeah, Kenny Omega being heavily involved with the AEW game, and they actually do have the director from WWE No Mercy, oh no, from WWF No Mercy working on the project, don't they? Look how shiny Kurt's head is. We want some more bugs tonight. We didn't get enough last night. I was really disappointed, to be honest. Yeah, nice. But yeah, a couple of things I forgot to mention last night. Well, one at least. Charlotte Flair doing the John Cena, laughing in response to losing. I'm gonna smile sitting outside the ring like a weirdo. You know, it could mean a lot of things, but I just thought it was interesting to note, and a few other people have pointed that out as well. I mean, I honestly think people are going to lose a lot of belief in Cody going forward. Just me. Ankle lock finisher. Well, that sounds like something Kurt would do. Nice. Right. There we go. R2 and X. Sure. Do we really need 2 America the Beautifuls? I was like, come on, guys. But pretty decent Kevin Hart opening promos, don't you think? I'm very indifferent towards Kevin Hart. Probably leaning more towards the not interested. Don't wish him any ill will, but, you know, not interested. Oh, Poobles.
Just subscribe to the Psycho Box. You could have changed your locks. Drinking whiskey on the rocks. Donating to homeless child some socks. But thanks to you, Chris doesn't have to work at the docks. Congratulations on subscribing to the Psycho Box.
Justice coming in with a 17 months. Oh, dude, thank you so much, man.
Invested in stocks.
Cheers for thinking of me and this channel to use your Prime. And for the 17-month resub. Dude, like I said, I've got some more Fire games. I know they're not ones that you've suggested, but we could continue the Fire saga. They're on the Wii U. Nabbed them before the eShop closed forever. But Justice, Craggle Rocks, Poobles, Ginge. Any Subscriber Sunday suggestions from you guys would be welcome. I need to put some more on the list. I've got a few in there still, but I need to put some more on the list, so do let me know. Hey, it could be, because Randy was spotted in town, Randy Orton that is, but they were very sure to assure everyone that he is not ready to return. And, you know, we know too much these days, don't we? But after hearing all the stuff about so many wrestlers, and Riddle being one in particular. It's like, I don't want to. Do I want to watch? Do I want to? Do I want to watch these people? These people. Oh my gosh, Fortnite. I played one game of Fortnite one time. It was, you know, it was exactly how you think it would go. I was like a confused old man, but it was a team game. My team won. Who's laughing now? 100% undefeated at Fortnite. Oh my God, Poobles, don't, man. I mean, listen, I'm not interested in UFC at all. Or MMA. And, you know, I guess cross-promotional stuff between WWE and UFC could be fun. But it doesn't really, I don't know, it doesn't do anything for me for those two companies to be under the same umbrella. But I do know that when Endeavor bought UFC, I don't think they pay their fighters very well, so hopefully it won't have an effect in that way. I don't want Roman Reigns to be going without this Christmas. Oh. Vicious heavy combo. Okay. Get away from me, John. No, don't do it, John. You son of a bitch. Ah, yeah. But WrestleMania Night 2 began with Brock Lesnar versus Omos, and I'm just like, Brock, you absolute genius. First match in, it's going to be 3 minutes long, and he's going to be on the plane home. Like, he's going to be home way before that whole show ends. Smartest man in wrestling. Oh my God. It's like Brock just kind of gets to work in the morning and sends a few emails and goes, right, that's all, that's me. That's me, I'm off, see you later. But yeah, plenty of... Just have to be absolutely silent during these bits because they might get flagged on the re-uploads. So this is just a secret bit of conversation between me and you. Oh, no, the game's back. I was just about to share some big secrets with you, but can't now. Sorry. But yeah, plenty of boost for Omos, and then MVP's in his face going, no, they're not saying boo, they're saying boo-mos. Boo-mos. And I was saying boo-mos. Okay. He'd weathered my storm, and now Kurt looked to end this quickly by dropping me with his signature angle slam in the ring. While standing behind it. Oh, I've got to be behind them. Kurt can do it from any angle. It's alright, I am talking about his move. Press R1 to dodge opponent's attack and press triangle to reverse an opponent's attack. Okay. Oh, for God's sake. I'm stunned. This can't be good. Ooh, boy, howdy. Get away from me. Instant recovery. Ha ha. Oh no, mini attitude adjustment. He probably didn't have the AA at this time, did he? The proto bomb. His kind of sloppy sort of spinning release back suplex. It's a bit of taunting. But yeah, Lesnar's 12th Mania. Good for him. Do you know what? Lesnar's Pyro is one of my favourites. The old... simple, super effective. I really dig it. Brock bounces off Omos like Sonic the Hedgehog in Spring Yard Zone. But then Lesnar eventually gets Omos on the train to Suplex City. And when he takes Omos to Suplex City, the first one didn't look great, but the second one looked friggin' incredible. Third one was okay, but yeah, man, that's second German. Beautiful stuff. And then it's F5 time, and when Brock gets up an opponent for the F5 like Omos, I'm reminded of the time he did it to Mark Henry on a random SmackDown back in the day. The image of how thick Henry was on Brock's shoulders, I was like, that's insane, because I'm not going to watch America's Strongest Man. I'm not going to tape over anyone's tape with America's Strongest Man. But that kind of thing, I was just like, what? I mean, how can you... You know? I was like, what? How can you? That's what I said. That's what Sister Moyle says. Gotta go. Oh, yeah. Yeah. Classic. The charge finishers probably. Oh, stop doing that! Alright. Right, so we go round the back. While standing behind opponent in ring with a signature stored. Oh, signature. Wait a minute. The angle slam is a signature? For God's sake. I don't know anything! Oh, let's give the cradle pile driver to RVD. Oh, the angle slam. That's just a casual... That's just like a jab to Kurt Angle. Anyway. Get off Kurt Angle's head. But yeah, huge F5, and it was the end of that match, the opening match. And like I said, Lesnar was home, tuck his kids into bed. I mean, I can't see the star rating on screen at the moment, but obviously they've, I think oddly, included Dave Meltzer's 5-star rating in these latest WWE 2K games. And you can't see it here, but wherever the calculations are being made, this is a 5-star match. And if this was at the Tokyo Dome, then Meltzer would actually give it 5 stars, and you know it, and I know it. Instant recovery. Oh, I thought we were going into some sort of cutscene. Yeah. To be honest, it would be nice to end this match so I could start again. Start again! It was a Big E Snickers advert, and I miss Big E. Is he coming back soon as a surprise, do you think? After breaking his neck, my god. I know Vince be sliding some DMs. Tell me about it. He's not great, is he? Strong Vince boy vibes off of Satnam Singh. Craig, you're actually not wrong. Well, that's... No, TNA would do that in 2007. My god, Liv and Raquel Rodriguez versus Natalia and Shotzi versus Chelsea Green and Sonya Deville versus Ronda and Shayna. And the light... Can I just get... Yeah, nice. 4-way ladies tag up next. And Ronda had a broken arm, and it was a nothing match, and she won with the armbar. And the crowd was quiet. Tapped out Shotzi. Anything else? Am I missing anything else? I mean, does anyone having... Does anyone have fun playing these games?
Shit! Did you see that?
Holy shit. Kid Lost Cos. Thank you for following. That's really sweet of you. Just playing some 2K23, hanging out, chatting some WrestleMania Night 2. Hope you're doing well. That's what you get. Alright. I'm going to take him to Light Grapple City. In many ways worse than Suplex City. I'm not doing too bad. And a follow really helps brighten up my day, I'm not going to lie. So thanks for doing that. I'll tell you what's going to brighten up my day, hanging out with all my friends on this channel for my birthday next Tuesday. Just getting a little plug in there. Look at him go. A lot of people's match of the night. Drew, Shamo, Gunter. And for good reason. I mean, chops were flying all over the place. Bodies were flying all over the place. That's a big stadium, and those strikes, flesh on flesh, sounded devastating. And I'm glad I was nowhere near that ring, to be honest. Don't want to catch a stray chop. It'd kill me. There were 8 fatalities in the front row just from chop proximity. Oh. Sheamus with a huge white noise off the top, or off of Brett's rope, rather. Followed it with a high cross. We haven't seen the high cross in a while, or certainly don't see it regularly. I always tune in for Mania, and probably always will, but I don't watch regularly, you know. Get my recaps from the necessary podcasts. And honestly, you just... You see all the clips that you need to see anyway, like all the best Sami Zayn Bloodline stuff I saw, you know, social media or whatever. Man, when the crowd was chanting along with the Beats the Bowron and the booming crowd chants for Brogue, oh man, again, another vocal crowd, biggest WrestleMania ever. Prices are higher than ever. That's the real reason. Massive fake attendance announced by Snoop and Miz, and then for the whole weekend as well. All right, let's do something hard. The old Taz capture suplex. Man, did you see the Kenny Omega sort of like Terminator dive from Drew McIntyre? It was absolutely huge. And Titus O'Neil nearly exploded on commentary. Titus O'Neil,
Did you see that?
double commentary. Thank you so much, Jabba, for that follow. You humble me. And say hello to... oh, what's that guy's name? Bib Fortuna for me. 2 count from a Claymore. The crowd are roaring with appreciation. Second 2 count from a Claymore on Shamo. And then Gunter just reappears from nowhere with a huge splash. Powerbomb, powerbomb, 1, 2, 3. Crowd loved it. Commentators are standing and applauding. I loved it. And your nan loved it. Your mum loves Gunter. Your nan loves Gunter. What? She does. This is more like it. Oh, come on. I take my eyes off the ball for 1 second. The ball in this case being John Cena. They tricked me with a signature. Oh, God's sake. Possum attack. Oh, yeah, nice. Right, I'm just going to get back in the ring here. Via the top rope. Nice. Time for a taunt? Nah. Ankle lock. Okay. Now I'll just take my sweet ass time getting over there. Oh my god. It's all well and good if he does, but that moment's gone. Like WrestleMania, that's where you want it. And I don't think anyone's beaten Reigns for ages. And, you know, I'm all for it, to be honest. You know, it was a disappointing, crushing, deflating ending to Mania. But a super long reign for Roman is great. You know, they wanted to beat the CM Punk reign. That's long beaten. And I think they're going to make him the longest reigning champion of all time. Because who else is going to beat him? Who's around to beat him at the moment? There's no one. Apart from The Rock. Oh my god. Yes! Just absolutely furious with you now, Cena. For crying out loud. I didn't see the option there to do... Why is he so good? I mean, does it default... I haven't checked. Does it default to super ridiculous expert ruthless aggression mode? I'm just trying to talk about WrestleMania. Don't they realise that? No, the thing is, like, Roman's going to have more time off now than he has been anyway, in terms of being like, no one cares about you, John. Bit harsh, maybe, but bit true. Graphically impressive, but That's about it. I don't... I know they're going for that simulation vibe. But if you're simulating wrestling, wouldn't it be like spot calling minigames and etiquette in the locker, that kind of stuff. Etiquette in the locker room. Just do it. Oh, I'm like, where are you going? I've pressed the taunt button. Bosh. Man, it is odd. It feels like the game's playing itself so much of the time, and I'm not just talking about when the cutscenes are running. But, you know, I press X at the side of his body, and Kurt just starts walking somewhere. Where are you going? Where is he off to get a sandwich? Sandwich. Listen, mate, just take the ankle lock. And speaking of the ankle lock, we saw a few in the next match. Asuka, Bianca Belair. A couple of great entrances. Asuka's mask was amazing, but I still can't get over her new theme that sounds exactly like her old theme. This is why I'm like very thankful for Kevin and Sammy, because Asuka's theme especially is mad. Don't you think? Having a great build for a contender. Yeah, you can't easily build this kind of thing. Yet they had it with two people, Sami Zayn and Cody Rhodes. However, you know, if the you've got to commend if they're sticking to the long-term plan of, listen, Roman's going to be the longest reigning champion of all time. Then you've got to admire the fact that they've stuck with it rather than going with these very, very enticing moments to have Sami or Cody beat him. Right? But yeah, Asuka's just so amazing, despite the music. But then we had this great dancing intro for Bianca. The Divas of Compton, expect them to see on Britain's Got Talent sometime soon. Or expect them to see on America's Got Talent soon. Britain's Got Talent. India's Got Talent. They just do the rounds, don't they? But there was a really young contortionist girl who got a huge pop. And then Bianca dancing with her was really sweet. And we later found out from Triple H at the press conference that her mum passed away that day, WrestleMania day. And Triple H was getting emotional about it. I was getting emotional about it. That's the worst day of her life. And, you know, like, Bianca's going to have made that, like, a little bit nice and a little bit special for a short time. And it's just really, really sweet. It's really, really sweet. Lots of submission attempts. Crowd is into everything, and then huge powerbomb from Belair to Asuka on the outside. The thud was, like, I don't want to use a wrestling commentary cliche, but it was sickening. Cena's just showing off because he knows that we're live, like, on stream. But we're not impressed, are we, everybody? Right, Bosh. What the? He's Super Cena in every single match, because this is going to be on normal difficulty. he's got nothing left. I mean, to be fair, neither have I. But did you see that reversal? No respect. And if this is a wrestling sim, he's going to get kicked out of the locker room for behaving like this, and he nearly was until Stephanie McMahon discovered his incredible rapping ability, which saved him. I mean, and fair play, you know, the trademark doesn't just work with anybody, does it? A light attack. But yeah, loads of submissions from Asuka. Ankle lock. Belair escapes. Asuka uses momentum to run up the turnbuckle and deliver a drop kick. So good. The little details that Asuka thinks of are what makes her so special. Right, let's see if we can try the angle slam signature maneuver now. Yeah! Right. Oh, move thief. Next time. Yeah. Okay, now I've got to dodge reverse 3 of his attacks. Oh man. Let's hit him with another finisher. Let's do that first. Because WWE, what does it matter if he is the longest reign anyway? WWE love making records. We've seen this for years. Shortest reign in the Rumble, longest Rumble ever in Saudi Arabia. It's record-setting time all the time for WWE. And wow, I don't know how I managed to do that. I don't know who's going to beat him. But when it does happen, it'll be monumental, and then they'll completely drop the ball with the feud after that. I think it's still important to fight John Cena. He'd want that. So would Ruth, even though she's not here tonight. Come on, got to dodge your attack, Cena. Sweet. Yes! Kurt took over, dropping me with... How do I do specific German suplexes? While standing in front of opponent in ring, press circle to grab them, then press left stick and X to perform Suplex City. Okay. Suplex City, John. No, of course he's going to reverse it. John, we're not doing that part anymore. I've reversed your moves and now... Yeah! But yeah, great counters for pinning predicament to pinning predicament. Another jumping blockbuster, you know, shades of Austin Theory. And then the crowd start turning on Bianca as she loses her cool during the match. I thought it was interesting. You could hear boos for sure. Right. Light combo. Anyway. Bella's got Asuka in... Forgive me. Belair has Asuka in the armbar. Oh, we did it. Whoops, skip past the ending. Who cares? John Cena showcase mode. Chapter 2 success. But yeah, Belair powers up Asuka from the armbar position into the KOD. It's an amazing move, and it's based on the Fox factor. Why wouldn't it be? Good stuff. I was just reading my notes down, like, what the hell have you written here? I've written, I thought I liked white when caught live on TV. That sounds really weird, but let me explain. What I meant to write was, I thought, excuse me, I need more sleep, I'm feeling a bit bleh. Anyway, I thought I looked white when I was caught on TV at Live 8 dancing to a Snoop Dogg live performance. But luckily Miz took all the heat away from me by dancing like he did with Snoop Dogg in front of a sold-out arena. And, oh my god. Essentially rapping. Anyway. But who cares? Because it's time for the second impromptu Miz match. Yay! Hey everyone. I don't think you heard me. I said, time for the second impromptu Miz match. That's right. You heard it right. You love it. I love it. It's a Miz match, and we get 2 in one weekend. And who is it with? Why, it's with everyone's favourite boy genius, Shane O'Mac. Problem is, he's not a boy genius or a boy wonder or a boy anymore at all, and he tears his quad doing a leapfrog. Luckily, who's there to save the day? Only Crow from Def Jam Fight for NY. Yes, he was being fed information from the ref. People's elbow. People's elbow. But my god, Snoop saved the segment. Punched Miz out a couple of times. Goes to that people's elbow, and obviously it's hilarious. The way he hit the ropes, you know, like a big stiff plank leaning up against a flimsy tarpaulin. It was just remarkable. And yeah, Snoop Dogg's got a a victory now, recording the triple threat match with Miz and Shane at Mania. I mean, I do feel bad for Shane because, but dude, like please, I think just take care of your body now and be there for your kids, because you might really fuck yourself up and you don't want to not be able to play with your kids properly. And we've got these moments, man. One of my favorite matches of all time, unironically, genuinely, is Kurt Angle Shane McMahon, King of the Ring, 2001. I mean, there's room for all sorts of opinions here, Pools. Just about to say I like you and Shane McMahon equally, but I think I like you a little bit more.
My thoughts on The Undertaker as an opponent. That's a luxury. He's the greatest. Or has to be included in that conversation. Like,
Undertaker.
Is one of the very few.
Remember that silent crowd after Undertaker lost his streak? Just one person in the crowd went, "You suck!"
Completely to his advantage.
Had a moment where he looked particularly sad. Oh dear. Oh well.
You get swept up in the moment, or you just lose.
I'll tell you what, you do get swept up in the moment. I'll talk more after this scene ends, everybody.
And I figured there wasn't a better statement than like, go after the one everybody thinks is the man, and that's the Undertaker, and don't do it like you did in your debut. Don't go up to him and shake his hand and say, "Thanks for saying I did great, sir." In the moment, it was awesome. But
Yeah, man. What about that story about Shane rebooking the Rumble on the fly?
the one thing I have that Kurt Angle doesn't.
Him seeing himself as like on par with every other wrestler. Wrestlers like Brock Lesnar. It's a bit weird. His character used to be perfect, kind of scrappy, cowardly, but a crazy risk taker, and he'll get through matches by the skin of his teeth. And then when he was older,
But the cool thing
he
is,
was having one-on-one matches in the Hell in the Cell with the Undertaker. It doesn't make any sense.
I remember talking a whole lot of trash.
What's up, Raiden Silver?
On the lead up to this match.
Just finished that mode. What mode?
I'm gonna prove the big dog is all bark.
I had such
Man's
a
best friend indeed.
I kind of had a rebirth, the hip hop John Cena, the Doctor of Thugonomics. I thought
Oh, he just said Doctor of Thugonomics so seriously,
that's how ready I was. Boy,
with such a straight face, just like Vince with that face, talking about business deals on television with that face. Look at him. The mode you're playing.
a lot of trash.
But this is the Cena showcase mode. It's never ending, like John Cena's reign at the top. I'm talking about WrestleMania, Rich. That's the big business event of the day. Are they going to let me play as John Cena? What I'm doing right now is I'm just playing this game in the background as very much a catalyst for the discussion of WrestleMania 39 Night 2. So if you're here to watch a masterclass in WWE 2K23, you're not going to see it. To be fair, you won't see that from me on any night, even when I'm trying really hard. But, man, like I said, this channel wasn't becoming a GoldenEye channel, and it didn't. However, if the AEW game is good, I'm going to be playing that game a lot. I hope the online works. Let's face it, it's going to be rocky out of the gate, I would say. Night 1 was happy and Night 2 was sad. I agree. I know that's not what you said. But yeah, like I said, Triple H felt like Triple H booked the first night and gave us what we wanted. And Vince booked the second night and laughed all the way to the bank to cash his $9 billion check. Yeah, his new contract has got loads of ins and outs about him not being fired. So if anything else comes out, although it shouldn't, because they did a huge investigation about Vince to see if there were any other ones that were going to come out anytime soon. But yeah, he's got like an ironclad contract now.
Did you see that?
Oh, D's nuts! Thank you so much for following me. Nice. Just got a hammer throw him now. They're playing very relaxed country music in the background here. Hammer throw. Cool. Anyway, what was up next? Why, it was the Hell in a Cell match, brought to you by Russell Crowe. But yeah, Russell Crowe intro. We've got the cell, which was regular coloured, thank God, but the kendo sticks were not. The chairs were not. They were bright red and purple, respectively, for Brood Edge and Demon Balor. I've got to say, like, I love Finn, but the whole thing of the demon being a separate character thing, I don't think it's ever worked. It doesn't make any sense, and they've never. He doesn't wrestle differently. He just growls, and he can still be beaten. And they're kind of alluding to him being kind of the Fiend-esque. It's like, oh, nothing can hurt Finn. Nothing can damage this dark soul from the Nether Realm. Unfortunately, then Edge threw a ladder at his face, and I don't know if you saw it, but Finn tweeted out a picture of the gash on the top of his head, and it was disgusting, like super long, super deep, and not pleasant at all. My favourite match from night 1 and 2 together, or just night 2 separately, or night 1 separately? And yeah, that's a great question. Thank you for asking that, Raging Silver. Please post in the comments your favourite one as well. These nuts, I have to pick a separate Brock Lesnar Roman Reigns match to that one, and that was WrestleMania 31 when I was there when Seth Rollins cashed in. I've got to say it was wow. I mean, I think I've got to go with Kevin and Sammy because of just the sheer elation from the happy ending to night 1 of Mania. But there was just so much excitement for night 1 in general. I've got to go with that match. I thought it was amazing. I really thought it was great. But yeah, like I was saying, just when they're telling you that Finn is this invulnerable demon, the ladder unfortunately cuts him wide open, and then he's not shown on camera for about 5 straight minutes as they try to stop the bleeding and the crowd starts to boo. And get a load of this, they were putting staples in Finn's head mid-match in the ring. That's right. Surely everyone realizes that we're all kind of filled with this thing that they call blood, and yeah, you don't want to go slicing your head on TV regularly, although that will get you voted Wrestler of the Year. But sometimes shit happens, and it's supposed to be a fight, and just like Finn versus Samoa Joe at that NXT takeover, the crowd hated when you stopped the match to stop the blood, and it took ages, and kind of Edge is stalling for time and grabbing weapons and things. But yeah, okay. But yeah, it was a pretty decent Hell in a Cell. It looked like they had to cut it short because of the time lost with the blood stoppage. But Finn with that huge coup de grace from kind of like a little ledge on the side of the Hell in a Cell wall. Ringside, eh? That'll be the problem. Oh. Naito versus Rollins. You know what? That's one of my favourite WrestleMania matches of all time. I don't think any big changes like that will happen, man, because Vince is still there. In many ways, he never left, but now he's definitely back and in charge of creative. And I don't think that's going to happen now. But we'll never know if Triple H was just really petty and held a grudge against Cody. Man, people do grow up and they do change, but we've known Triple H for many years. Reign of Terror Triple H. And Cody went to that other company and sort of like kind of made a lot of comments that I related to about sort of Triple H. The damage he could have potentially done to wrestling during his active years. I don't know. I do love the Usos. I do like the Gorillas of Destiny. But what about the Usos versus like the Young Bucks? Or the Usos versus like Kenny and a partner? The Usos versus the Lucha Brothers. Oh, water during a match, Cena. Boo. Man, that Gunther match. Of all the matches that I've seen recently, I really want to rewatch that match, and I don't rewatch a lot of matches these days because there's just no time. There's like a 1,000 new matches every time you wake up in the morning. It's this kind of apron awkward move bullshit that I'm definitely going to struggle to do while standing on apron with opponent in ring. Okay. Did you see Finn Balor trapped in the corner of the cell with the 2 kendo sticks? And he was like, "Reh, reh, reh." He looked like a little pug dog, kind of. I mean, do you guys hear these pops for tables? Honestly, tables are over than a lot of wrestlers. Tables are more over than a lot of wrestlers are. It's mad. This music's real shit. This music's really bad. It's ultra generic. Circle! Oh, fuck me. John. Blah. Oh god, oh god, oh god, oh god. Right, we're going to take a quick advert break, everybody. Don't go anywhere, we will be back in just a second. Swish.
Say you're watching TV and this guy says...
It's CDI, friends, the next generation CD player that works with your TV.
And you'd say...
But I have a CD player.
Then your mom says...
No, dear, CDI works with your television.
You'd probably feel pretty dumb and maybe even fake it like you'd already experienced the ultimate in games, movies, music, and more.
Trust me, babe, I know about this CDI stuff.
Now get into CDI, starting at $2.99 with $200 of free software.
Hello everybody. Hello everybody. We are back. Thank you for sticking around. I was so engrossed chatting WrestleMania with you guys that I missed the ad break had started. I do apologise about that. And I should be apologising on behalf of Twitch for the current state of ads on this platform. What are you going to do? Move to YouTube? I just might do that. You just lost yourself a customer, Twitch. I said you just lost yourself a customer. But anyway, thank you for sitting through those sponsorships. And speaking of sponsorships, They were out of control this weekend at WrestleMania. There's an ad mid-match, mid-Hell in a Cell match for this Russell Crowe movie, and the crowd boos, and rightly so. Mid-match, it's absolutely disgusting. Thanks, Nick Khan, again, for all that you've done for wrestling. It's not going to stop. It's going to continue, and it's gross. Still, The Pope's Exorcist. Check it out now. Don't. Wait for it to come to streaming. Yeah. They've just been paid $9 billion. Anyway. What are you doing, John? Oh, reversing my finisher. Or are you? That's right. Tombstone near the table. Time for a bit of taunting. Never hurt anyone, literally. Still got to build that attitude meter. There was a huge execution off the ladder. Edge said he'd loads of insane spots planned, and he was going to see what they were going to let him get away with. Oh no, I'm stuck in a taunt. Yeah, no mercy, you can cancel out taunts, but why use progress? Why see the progress made and go, nah? Nah. Interesting basement drop kick from The Undertaker there. Throw me a shirt. None of us are wearing a shirt, mate. This time. Oh, for fuck's sake, the perspective is so shit. I don't know when it's actually time to grab or not. And yeah, I am giving out more about the 2K games. What of it? Yeah, Finn kicks out the spear. The crowd are digging the match. And we have Russell Crowe to thank for that. Okay, uppercuts. Press L towards opponent. Uppercut. Press R to dodge opponent's attack. Press triangle to block an opponent's attack. These objectives are so boring, aren't they? Block an attack, dodge an attack, do a light combo. It's so lame. I mean, listen, I would go for the wins, but at the start of John Cena showcase mode, he told us that wins don't actually matter, and we've seen this throughout his career. He'll lose a title, and he'll just cackle about it. Ha ha! Good one. Is it a good one? Anyway, it's about the objectives. It's about the objectives. I thought Cena was going for an old school there. I mean, that's an interesting move to do off an Irish whip, the old arm lock. Yeah. Nice. Another one of them. We're doing actually well in this match. Thanks for your patience, everybody. Oh, it's... Yeah, I've never met someone, though, who's like, I genuinely and passionately enjoy the 2K games. I mean, there's a lot of love for SmackDown Here Comes the Pain, and those older games, at least, while messy and all over the place, are a lot of fun. And like I said, this kind of simulation focus is no bueno. And at least AEW Fight Forever looks the opposite. Non-wrestling fans watching, first of all, thank you. Second of all, sorry. Third of all, are you going to play the new AEW game when it comes out? Would you check it out, Sonny, for example? You've done it now. Yes. Oh, for fuck's sake, really? Lol, Cena wins. Yeah, exactly. If they nail that arcade fun, you know, really addictive multiplayer, that whole one more game kind of thing, that's honestly all I care about, because we've got to set these expectations low in life, the ancient Greeks. All anger comes from disappointment. Lower those expectations, people. Lower those expectations. Maybe I should be trying to dodge, but that seems more more hassle. Do my instant recovery. And Cena's like, no. Nice. Nice Taker. He's a veteran. Watch R1 to dodge. No, that doesn't work. That didn't work at all. I've got the TNA game, and we do a few wrestling streams on this channel, as you may or may not have seen. And I'm thinking about the TNA game for a stream on here at one point. I know it's got a really complicated sort of like modifier button that you've got to apply for most moves, and that was its biggest failing, kind of like a bit too complicated, shallow moveset. But it's got AJ Styles' TNA music in it, so we've got to play it at some point. The next big WWE game I want to play, though, is WWE All-Stars. Because it's amazing. Just going to give him a few moves to soften him up. Lovely pile driver there. From the dead man. Alright, now block. You're looking at the best pure blocker in the World Wrestling Federation. Oh dear. How do we do old school? Well, it's a signature, of course. Just like the angle slam. I don't even get up before Cena's like all over me like a rash. Doctor, I've got a bad case of John Cena. Oh my god. I'm afraid it's terminal. Oh, I acknowledge him all right. You know, like I said, I was surprised by that ending. I was so sure that Cody was taking the title. However, I'm all up for a ridiculously long, dominating Roman Reigns title reign. But how many moments are they going to let slip by? You know? Too slow. Oh, he just went for a little casual hair pulling there as well. Yeah, if everyone...
Shit! Did you see that?
What's up, Bob4590? Thank you so much for that follow. Thanks for all the follows tonight and resubs, everybody. I was super tired. Kind of wanted to sack it off, but couldn't. We had to do WrestleMania Night 2 reactions, and I'm so happy that you're here. Less happy with John Cena right now, but always happy with you guys. Welcome, Foxhounds, old and new. But yeah, everybody, please acknowledge our tribal tree. Oh my god. Forget it. Don't acknowledge anything. What happened? Oh, okay. It was like, felt like I kicked out, also felt like the match was over. Yes, everyone acknowledge our tribal chief. Acknowledge our tribal chief by putting your ones in the chat. That's why I'm not in the bloodline. Like, what did you call me? Like, my tribal chief. Oh, shit. Don't hit me. Poor old Undertaker. And it's a so-called wrestling simulator, but there's no selling. I don't like it. But yeah, ooh. Good enough. Yeah, Edge wins with the execution on Finn's already wide open head. Poor guy. This game's torn from the middle with the players. 50% want sim and other want arcade. People don't know what they want. Vince tells them what they want, and then they like it. Well, people like No Mercy. And I don't know what Aki are doing. I don't know what's left of them. But my God, get the band back together. Just make another game. It doesn't have to have a license involved with, you know, one of the wrestling companies. Another Def Jam game would be great. Everyone would love that. Yeah, Brood Edge. A lot of deal was to be made about Brood Edge, but no Brood music was played and no Gangrel. But a lot of people were happy with Slayer, I guess. Oh my God. I mean, it's amazing, isn't it, that No Mercy still hasn't been topped. It's still the best ever. One. Haha! Or try none. He just needs to be stunned, I guess. Yeah, Brood music's one of the greatest of all time, isn't it? But yeah, we did get a Gangrel mention and a Christian mention. And a Brian mention, you know, later on. I fucking hate you, John Cena. Leave me alone. Backlash in Puerto Rico this year. It's nice to see World Wrestling Entertainment finally putting on shows around the world. And I know they've done tours over the years, but proper shows like Money in the Bank in London, Backlash in Puerto Rico, I think it's awesome. The record, Dom's entrance was great, but the moment that made me happy was Eddie's music. Yeah, like I said yesterday, I got emotional. It made me really happy. And nothing but a G-Thang preceding it. That's the end of the match. Happy with the count-out win, are you, Cena? Good for you. I didn't see any of NXT. I haven't been watching regularly since the 2.0 reboot. I used to catch takeovers, but they're not of the takeover quality at the moment. But I'm always happy to come back in. The problem is, there's just too much to do in life. There's too much wrestling and there's too much other media to consume. I mean, who's got the time for NXT? But then his job is well done, is it not, Raging Silver? We're supposed to hate him. The prison stuff I thought was amazing. He's got real heat. And I thought the build was excellent, and then they ruined it with a serial tie-in. But speaking of Ray, it was time for the Hall of Fame waving time, and Ray, a class act, shook everyone's hand. By the way, Conan at the Hall of Fame, his speech was incredible. I'm so glad WWE let Ray's idea of Conan inducting him happen, because I thought, speech of the night, Conan, amazing stuff. Amazing stuff. But I'm forcing you to feel me. Should we just do a random match? I'm thinking we should do that. We've given Cena enough time in the spotlight. Let's do Bad Bunny versus Logan Paul. Oh, you guys remember this? I'm always winning, Ginger. Yeah, I'm on a drug. It's called the Psycho Fox. WrestleMania 40 next year. Where does the time go? And that certainly doesn't mean that I'm old. It just means that WrestleMania is old. It definitely didn't debut on the year I was born. Oh man, what a great time when this song was everywhere, and I played it to non-wrestling fans, especially fans who love Muse and Queen, and they were blown away, especially my mate Russ, aka the Magic Pencil. Speaking of the Magic Pencil, he's one of my long-time good friends, and he's popped in for the Resident Evil 4 remake streams, and those streams are back on Thursday and Friday. Tomorrow it's Yakuza Day, and Wednesday I will be reacting to the Mario movie, which I will have seen, and if the movie's bad, we're going to be playing Mario is Missing. If the movie is good, we're going to be playing Mario All-Stars on the SNES. One-on-one, Roman versus Cody. One-on-one match. Yeah, Vince, you do know how to book those, right? You know, the kind of bread and butter of the industry you've been working in for years. You know how to book a one-on-one match, do you? Like I said, as soon as the Usos showed up in the main event, which we're going to talk about right now, by the way, I was all like, oh no. Overbooking. Should be Roman. Because I was going to say, let's do the mega happy ending. So if I want Cody to win, I should probably be Roman. Could do Rick Boogs versus Roman Reigns. Do the real happy ending. Now Rikishi's actually one of my boys, so maybe we should substitute Roman for his family member Rikishi. Yes. Right. And who should we substitute Cody Rhodes for? Oh man, you can be modern day Shawn Michaels. You can be Saudi Arabia Shawn Michaels. Why would you pick anyone else? I don't know what Shinsuke's doing. 6 specifically. Well, X Factor's covered in the game, which is great. But yeah, I think the Cody's awesome. I really do. I think it's an amazing move, and Bianca does it amazingly, impressively, stupendously well every time. Sometimes when Undertaker's got regular hair, it looks like a wig. It's like Samurai Cop, except much harder to tell. Beer is coming. Did he came and went, didn't he? We've got multiple versions of X-Pac, so few. Oh, is he on NXT now? Okay, cool. Hey, classic boss man. I mean, this is a WrestleMania main event, isn't it? He says before spotting the boogeyman. Yeah, I listen. I hear every NXT recap from Alvarez and Vinny or guys like that. So I know all these names. I hear about all the. You know, there's a lot of good stuff that I hear about NXT. Like I said, I just don't have the time. Ring of Honor, I don't have the time. Should we just do Rikishi, Cody Rhodes? That looks so weird. That looks like a bad Photoshop job of Ray's face onto someone else. And by that I mean Dominic. Ray Jr. Jr. I'm back! What a roster. What a roster. I'd watch Ring of Honor if it was part of my AEW subscription. That'd be nice. And something that just isn't going to happen. And what will happen is, though, the AEW subscription price will just keep creeping up every year. By the way, get ready for WWE live events to go back to pay-per-view. Eventually, that's where it's heading. Probably make for more worthwhile shows at first, but I don't know. Again, best lineup ever. Thank you, 2K. Must say, the maximum male models, of course, is a money gimmick. Get ready for your WrestleMania main event. It is Rikishi versus Mr. McMahon. Yeah. Watch. He'll be in the main event next year. Yes! You look fly today! It's not the name of the song, I'm talking to you. Thanks for being here. Rikishi and Too Cool, they're all in my boy stable. What do you think about that?
425 pounds.
Wouldn't that be great if that was a selectable entrance for Vince in this game? Running down to the ring and breaking both quads on the apron. I've got to say, the second night flew by. I think I was just less sleepy. But before I knew it was already time for the main event. And I definitely had more fun watching the first night, I think. But yeah, the ending was so sure in my mind. But that's another possibility, isn't it? We'll show those marks who think they know everything about this business. Oh, Cody's definitely winning, is he? Take a look at this. The community have already added his little moustache. Vince, we know how old you are. Why are you dyeing your hair? What's the moustache about, mate? Is everything okay? Listen, I mean... It doesn't matter what criminal charges will be brought against this man. The people will still bow at him and sing his song. But I've got to say, I sing along to this song because it's a Jim Johnston jam. But yeah, despite the result, you know, you've got to give it to Cody. He left and wanted to prove that he was one of the top guys, if not the guy. And man, headlining Mania, he proved it. He proved everyone wrong, including me, because I was like, man, Cody, he's not a top guy. And whether he's one of your favourites or not, man, all the respect in the world. And I'm sure Chris Fox's respect is something that Cody Rhodes is desperate to obtain. And guess what? You've got it now, mister. Really sweet entrance for Cody. His daughter's ringside, but who else is at ringside? It's -1. It's little Brody. Just got to block somebody here.
I guess even Mr. McMahon likes a pop now and then.
There we go. So sorry about that, everyone. You see, that's the kind of audience these games attract. Wrong-uns. By the way, speaking of wrong-uns, what did I say on stream last night? KSI's a C-word. Oh, just the headline hit the news today is all. Just massive confirmation of that C-word branding. And I'm not talking about Chris, Cody, or chocolate cake. It's alright, can I go back to looking at the chat now? Is that alright? For fuck's sake. Stop it. There we go. Sorry about that, everybody. Yeah, man. Raging Silver, like, there was this video that KSI posted on his own channel, like, a while ago of him at Eurogamer Expo, and he's, like, going around, like, calling girls who are working on game stores, like, flat-chested and, like, insulting them, and I'm like, this guy's gross. And that was the first time I'd ever heard of him. And I definitely don't want to see him on my wrestling shows. And yeah, he's a piece of shit, and he can fuck off. And that's all there is to that. But yeah, the debut of -1, little Brody on WWE programming. Cody gave him the weight belt, and pretty mental. And I bet Tony Khan was like, ugh. I know, Sonny, step away for 2 minutes, and we've got thank God for that auto mod. When's auto mod appreciation day? I'm just kidding, man. I'm just kidding, dude. Also, Cody's daughter is named Liberty. Another sponsorship. Liberty, 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 Liberty Rhodes. You see Vince's face there? That was great. Now, is the stink face going to be a signature or a full-on finish? We just don't know. But yeah, man, Rikishi in early 2000, his run was great, especially the King of the Ring. And when he had the Rikishi driver, the move's just incredible. They had to take it away from him, though, obviously, at the time, because there was a ban on pile drivers in general. Very much like the ninja controversy of the early 90s with the Turtles. That must have cost them so much money. Oh, man. Take that, Vince. You piece of shit. Now, I've probably left DQ on, so let's not get a weapon. Anyone can do it. Strowman. Okay, let's have a look at the moves. Stink face. It's a signature. Oh, listen to all the bespoke lines they've recorded in the game for Vince. And why wouldn't they? Comeback move, okay. Oh, Rikishi's Rikishiing up here. I press triangle, but I guess all that God of War training did not pay off. This is gonna be we're gonna have an unhappy ending to the stream, aren't we? Vince is gonna win this fight like he's won at life. Only interference allowed in Mania main events is Money in the Bank cash-ins. Yeah, I mean, not only... Well, we'll get to that in a second. Did you see that leg drop? Just amazing. Great visual of the face-off between Roman and Cody. WWE, they know how to capture shots like that, don't they? Looked like $1 million. Titus O'Neil would have been proud. Huge electric atmosphere in the arena for Cody and Roman, and a few boos for Cody at the start. Definitely a mixed reaction for him, but not anything that sabotaged the match. And going through the match, they're on Cody's side 100%.
Shit! Did you see that?
I sure did, Le Fanatic Gamer. Thank you so much for the follow. We've got so many new follows tonight, I don't know what to say. Except for, thank you. I'm Chris Fox, aka The Psycho Fox, and we stream here most days at 9 PM BST, English time. And my birthday stream is on the 11th. I would say check out night 1 of WrestleMania if you haven't, and you're into that kind of thing. Because deflated is the word for the finish last night. It was kind of a slow match, but a really, really good match that just kept building and building and building. And Solo Sikoa was the only member of the Bloodline who came to the ring with Roman and did interfere multiple times, but was ejected eventually. Okay. We've got to give the people what they want. Yeah. Oh shit, finisher. That's not going to be stink face. It's going to be bonsai drop. Damn it. It's okay, Le Fanatic Gamer. You're only human, and it's tough to be a fan of modern WWE most of the time. Listen, don't feel bad for Vince in this match. He's loving this. A match that's booked like this, which is mainly revolving and involving arses. He's going to be all for, so a good time to stop. Even when my wrestling watching was at its lowest, I always like popping in for WrestleMania, you know. And in case you've missed it, that's what Vince looks like at the moment, and the company's been sold. And Vince McMahon is the greatest professional wrestler who ever lived, and you think he's going to stand by and take a Rikishi comeback? No, sir. Stinkface, corner, seated or corner front, right. Oh my god. Oh my god. See me do your move better than you, pal. Hunter, pal, you're fired. Endeavor have no use for you, Paul. Well, not the only stunner from Vince in the last 24 hours. That moustache being the first one. Nice. Seriously, Rikishi, he was amazing in 2000, and then they nerfed him and gave him an ill-advised heel turn. So I'm pressing signature, right? R2 and square when available, but no. See if I can make him sit down. Ushk. Everybody, I just want to take this time to post the brand new feature, and that is our new YouTube channel featuring very short, comparatively highlight videos of streams, and there'll be a lot more content coming to the YouTube channel soon. If you've not subscribed, check it out. It is my older YouTube channel. We've had a rebrand, and last night's video, WrestleMania Night 1 reactions, condensed into a fun little video. Check it out. All likes, subscriptions on YouTube, like, comments, subscribes, those are the ones. Any shares will be greatly appreciated, and I appreciate you greatly. Click. Yeah, what do you guys think of the current lady WWE ring announcer? She would definitely make an amazing death metal band vocalist. We've got to hit Vince with the stink face. We don't have any objectives per se in this mission, but that's definitely one of them. Okay. Yes! Kiss it! Ridiculous. And this was just children's television in the year 2000. That's how we got our kicks back then. The good old days, yeah. Move variety 10. Okay, how else do we get this? We want to get a 5-star match with Rikishi versus Vince here today. How do I do a submission move on him? Oh my god. A nerve grip that immediately went Magna. Reigns goes to the announce table. Cody builds momentum, leading to a huge Cody cutter, and I do mean huge. I do mean huge. Roman took that bump where your head goes down like ages before the rest of your body does, and it looked like he spiked him. Looked great. Cody cutter's awesome, and I kind of felt I was giving John Cena a lot of leeway in the springboard stunner that he would miss all the time. But Cody Rhodes showing you how it's done. I wrote at this point in my notes that the crowd is Alice.
Mr. McMahon on the receiving end.
Cody's hitting that first crossroads for a 2. Cody kicks out of a Uranagi, and once again I said Cole, he called it the rock bottom. So are they still gung-ho on Roman versus The Rock? Rock dethroning Roman. I don't think that's a good message to put out there. It should be, obviously, what do you do with something as special as like a 1,000 day plus long title reign? You make a new star when you beat him. The Rock, he's not new, is he? I wonder what Vince's actual finisher is in this. Let's steal his move and find out. WWE 2K superfans out there, what do I need to do to get that elusive 5th Dave Meltzer star in this match? Also, Cody's hitting pedigrees, so it's Triple H being like, oh, no one's talked about my feud with The Rock for a while. Let's remind them of it. But pedigree's becoming the new super kick. Everyone's using it and kicking out of it, so who cares? Man. There's a disaster kick, which was a move I loved from Cody back in the day. I thought it was great. I love the name of it. And the counter for the disaster kick was a huge Superman punch. Caught him in midair, blam. It looked fantastic. There's Cody chants, Heyman screaming that it's all yours, my tribal chief. And then we get a ooh, ah, Cantona. But then Cody leaps over the spear for a sunset flip, and it would have made a great surprise finish. But it wasn't to be, sadly. And then we've got Cody locking Roman in the figure four. And that too is not the end. Well, listen, the Fanatic Gamer, have you seen AEW? Because if you're missing blood, oh my god, do they have some of that over there. John Moxley's bleeding right now. He's not even on television. Yeah, I've written here that Cody Rhodes and Roman Reigns were trading lunches. So that's good. Cody was like, oh man, I got beef and mustard again. Brandy makes it for me every time. And Roman's like, hey, swap it for my my Mexican bean wrap that I've got here, which is what I had for lunch today. It was absolutely incredible. Mexican bean, you got sour cream in there, chipotle chutney. Now I'm hungry. By the way, Rhodes leaps off the top rope, but quickly takes a spear and kicks out. And I'm really certain Michael Cole said, dude, instant recovery. Blah! The lightning quick Rikishi strikes again. Oh shit, I was trying to steal the move. Oh well. He's going to reverse it anyway. Straight into that pin. 1, 2. Oh no, boy, and we gonna go to school. Well, if you want a badass superstar, Billy Gunn is still going strong in AEW, Le Fanatic Gamer. Check it out. Check it out. But yeah, Cody breaks the guillotine and rains down punches on Roman. The ref goes down and the crowd is audibly worried, as was I. But yeah, Cody looks to the sky and I'm like, this is really sweet. He's going to look to the sky. His father's going to be looking down on him. He's going to get the big win at Mania. In WWE, the company that always laughed at the Rhodes family in many ways. But no, the Usos hit the ring. And I'm like, oh no. When the Usos hit the ring, my heart sank. And then when Cody and... Cody's taking the 1D, sorry. Which I still think they should call the D1 for day one. 1D sounds like two less version. Like two... Hold on. So you got the Dudley Boys 3D, right? The 1D sounds like two less good than the 3D. Why would you call your move that? But anyway. Kevin and Sammy show up to make the save. Huge pop. Roman takes the stunner and the haluva kick. Cody covers Roman, which I thought was a bit strange for the face to go for the cover without hitting his move. Oh well, Cody covers, Roman kicks out. Cody sidesteps a Superman punch. He sidesteps that Superman punch for a little flip, flop and fly. Bionic elbow, 2 crossroads, and then I was writing in my notes 3 crossroads and Cody gets the win, but no. Heyman distracts the ref. Solo is back with a Samoan spike. Roman hits the spear, and you know when you know a wrestling match is over, and I'm like, oh my god. They've actually done it. And Roman beats Cody. This is the point where my notes go into the all caps. Vince is back. See you in Saudi for 1,000 days, pal. Man. Of course Vince booked that finish. My mouth was agape. And that's exactly what Vince wanted. That son of a bitch. We don't seem to be able to steal Vince McMahon's finish because... like that look with the moustache and the black hair you can see on screen right now. No one's stealing that look. Why would you want to? And he hasn't got a move to steal either. And it sucks. Yeah, man. As soon as the overbooked nature of the main event kicked in, I had a terrible feeling. And it was kind of obvious where we were going in hindsight. And we went there. We went there. It just felt like classic Vince punishment for the happy endings that we'd been given. You know, like, you want Daniel Bryan to win the title? Well, the streak's ending. The Undertaker streak is ending. And it ended. I was shocked. And like I said, my Twitter feed full of wrestlers going, what? Huh? And what challenges are you going to get that are hotter than Sami Zayn in Montreal or Cody Rhodes here at WrestleMania? I don't think you're going to see that for a little while at least, if ever, but potentially ever. But man, WrestleMania 17 is what everyone will tell you is the best WrestleMania. They'll say WrestleMania 17 is the best WrestleMania, and yeah, it pretty much is. But we had a huge downer ending that night. We had Stone Cold Steve Austin turning heel and siding with Vince McMahon. But it was a really good Mania overall. But with that ending, it was a real downer. And it felt like it stank of, that's what you get for starting AEW, pal. You really thought I was going to let you win? I'll finish your story. Kiss my ass. And tonight should have been the night for Cody. However, I guess you've got to respect sticking with the long-term plans of longest title reign ever. That's what they wanted. That's what they're getting. Yeah, Booker T's one of the worst on commentary, isn't he, Rich? That's for damn sure. Oh yeah. Choreographed by Grandmaster Saxay the Stance, aka Brian Lawler. Rest in peace. But yeah, who's going to beat Cody? It's going to be The Rock, isn't it? Or a YouTuber? God. Mr. Beast dethrones Roman Reigns after record-breaking title reign. Oh my God. And WWE and UFC are emerging. WWE and UFC are merging. So that's it, everybody. Good night. Rich, why are you trying to make me sad by saying that? Not after, well, it was a racism charge, and WWE, not only did they shrug off racism, it used to be a big part of their content. You can't see because my face is in the way, but I just want to show you guys. 5 stars for Rikishi and Vince McMahon at WrestleMania. Not just 5 stars, but the viewers have called it the greatest of all time. Forget Edge and Randy Orton. Forget anything at the Tokyo Dome. The big man, Rikishi Fatu, putting Vince McMahon and his moustache in place. I feel really bad for not downloading the moustache download for Vince next time. But everybody, that was WrestleMania 39. Nights 1 and 2 are recapped. And thanks for being here and hanging out. It's been awesome. Has anyone got this game? Does anyone do like an online match? Or something like that? Now that I've finished recapping, I can... What do you mean? Now we can finally play the game. Sonny, I'd like your full attention, please. A second playthrough in Resident Evil 4, is it? Or third? Can we invade V1's game? That'd be hilarious. I can't wait. Honestly, I did El Gigante. I did that boss fight again off stream because I just did so poorly and had a good go the second time. And but I obviously can't progress until I do it on stream. And Yakuza Day is tomorrow. It's the Mario movie reaction at a streamer on Wednesday, so Resident Evil has to wait until Thursday and Friday. But I'm excited about it, and I hope you'll be here to help me through it, help me through the tough times. I'm kind of interested to see what they do on Raw tonight. How long do you think before Vince comes back out on TV? Tonight? He's got diplomatic immunity now, so Why not? Should we do a little raid to Steve? From one 2K23 streamer to another? Well, I'll tell you what. We'll just leave it there, everybody. But it's been a pleasure. An absolute gosh darn pleasure. Thanks for hanging out. Hope you had fun. Hope you enjoyed Mania. And it's the end of an era, truly. WWE has been purchased by Endeavor for $9 billion dues. Have a great night, everybody. I'll be back tomorrow at the same time, 9 o'clock BST for Yakuza Day, Yakuza 0. Can't wait. It's been a few weeks, so excited to get back into it. But that's it. That's the end of the stream. So until next time, don't forget the Joker. Remember, the final event is the Eliminator. I've been the Psycho Fox. You've been the best. Good night!